for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the culture. I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed. Pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's the sauce, Lawrence Okoli. This man won the WBO Cruiserweight title and hasn't ruled out a move to the heavyweight division. And up against them, it's Antonio Tarver. You're looking at the Magic Man, one of the best to ever do it, a multi-time light heavyweight world champion.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
We've waited a long time for this fight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver.
This is with the straight left. Beautiful counter punch.
Good counter punching. How about that time counter shot? No rest for the weary. Oh, there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more paint, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training.
ladies and gentlemen. Shot. So much hype surrounding. And there's the bell for round one. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Perfect counter shot. It's bombs away. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Watch that jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. A swing and a miss with that jab. A straight right just misses. It's all offense all the time. Hold it right there. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punching. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counterpunch right up the middle. That jab misses. Counter shot lands. Punch, counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Defense on the right uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Robinson in there. There's the bell for round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't
Егорчик, дверь кому? Маша, привет. Какую дверь кому? Всем привет, ребят, кто смотрит. Всем хорошего вечера. Я еще играю за Джоша Тейлора, вот в таких вот красивых труселях, парняга. В разноцветных труселях. Маш, кому-то надо двери открыть. Ну-ка, просвети-ка. Я что-то, мне кажется, пропустил.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Написала же мне. Ну, я примерно понял, ну, я, ну, что там тебе, но вопрос-то в чем? А ты бы открыл мне дверь. Вопрос-то какой? Мы вроде не разговаривали с тобой сегодня еще. Какую дверь? Куда?
On the heels, look at it's just the goal. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Robinson. Here's the bell for round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
Хороший вопрос, очень хороший.
How'd you come back from something like that? Look, I'm twice.
Маш, ну что-то меня пугаешь.
Where's your energy levels at?
Все нормально там. Биполярочки никакой нету. Сижу, играю в бокс, получается. Дверь надо кому-то открывать. Хорошо.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
switched off completely. I need you to go back out there and I need you to win this round. Get your mind back on the job.
Нифига ты. Вчерашние разговоры, отвечаешь сегодня. Интересно, конечно. Слушай, тебе срочно надо приезжать на лечение ко мне. Приезжай к часу. К 2 уже может быть поздно. На мой прямой вопрос можешь ответить? Я могу. Корпусик хорошо обрабатывается. Дверь бы открыл. Ну, конечно. Что, сейчас пойти открыть? Я тебе открою секретик, он у меня всегда открыт. Как у Михаила Круга в песне. В этой песне. Приходите в мой дом. Поэтому приходи. Не слушай таких зря. Зря. Душевные песни надо слушать. Так. Второй раунд закончен. Хорошо. Навстречу. Правый прямой, боковой правый. Правый боковой и на пол спать.
Let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. Let's go. you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round. That is terrible. Let's do it.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Come on, what are you doing? Stay focused. Stay focused. Get your mind on the job. Come on, what are you doing? Stay focused. Stay focused. Get your mind on the job.
Okay, okay, I get it. Now you're switching off. I need you to go back.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our... Here comes the George. This bout, you can tell both of these fighters. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The straight right just misses. George Groves stumbling backwards. Disaster averted.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work with defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though. Beautiful counter shot.
Так, Маша. Что с тобой случилось? Привет, привет, Маша. Дела в порядке. Видишь, заруба. Так, я играю что за белого. Кто не в курсе. Хорошо. Хорошо. Жестко работает. Яков, все удары у него очень сильные.
Jab misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. He is down. And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Энергии нет. Ну, надо заряжаться, что.
It prevents that left uppercut from scoring. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Perfect counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Nice counter punch right up the middle.
Как ты заряжаешься, научи. Слушай, я заряжаюсь в спортзале. Вот сегодня пошел в спортзал, так неохота было идти, просто собрался, думаю, ладно, пойду там вот посижу, если что, не буду ничего делать. Ну вот, пришел оттуда и прям бодрячком. Поэтому надо чем-то просто заниматься. Оно, когда дома находишься постоянно, казалось бы, ты дома лежишь, ну, по сути, ну, должна отдыхать, да? Ну, или должен отдыхать. А на самом деле, когда ты лежишь, ты еще больше устаешь. Ничего не охота, апатия сразу как начинается. Вот, ну. Мне тоже здесь как бы, ну, бывает такое, что прям, ну, ничего не охота. Но я понимаю, в чем причина, что вот, ну, я сижу дома, никуда не хожу. Ну, не хожу, потому что, ну, мало кого здесь знаю, и в одну катку гулять как бы делаем такое. Вот. Поэтому тренироваться надо. Ходить, гулять, дышать воздухом, общаться там туда-сюда, вот это все.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Punch, counter punch. Incredible work rate. Beautiful counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. And that hook misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like...
There's the bell to start round
Ну,
four.
это уже
The
как
start
бы,
that they
че,
wanted, but
это
let's see
дело,
what they
мне
can do
кажется,
in
в
this
тебе.
round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab.
что-то менять.
Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. And to build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is.
Oh, George Groves finally crumbles to the canvas. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Физики, сил нет. Но я же тебе говорю, потому что ты много времени, мне кажется, сидишь дома. И того нет теперь. Я же тебе говорю, я вот в Москве уже 3 года и просто вообще ничего не охота делать. Потому что нахожусь я дома, постоянно дома. Летом еще стараюсь там выбираться, гулять там туда-сюда. Зимой так это вообще, ну куда там выходить-то? Вот, поэтому... А когда гуляешь, ну, и сразу появляется настроение, силы, и как бы нормально.
It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something. Because otherwise, why should it change?
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Rose in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. And there's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
Good one. Both men step back for just a moment. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How about that time counter shot? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect.
Маш, ну это все правильно. Законы Америки надо соблюдать. Кто-то не устроил, и все. Нахрен с корабля. Все правильно.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Назад вот, по голове. Хорошо.
Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. On to the 6th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That uppercut doesn't land. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice counter shot. Big whiff with the right hook. Misses with the straight left. That counter punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action.
St. George is down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
А ты за все это время, получается, не познакомилась еще сама с собой, да? Я понял. Возле зеркала стоишь и разговариваешь каждый день, да? Здравствуйте, как у вас дела? Хорошо, спасибо, как у вас? Да, тоже нормально. Вот сейчас думаю, пойду прогуляюсь. А я тоже сегодня пойду прогуляюсь. Вот такие у тебя диалоги. Интересно, конечно.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punching. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even
You heard that right, ladies and and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's a...
И только сейчас, ну, я на самом деле годами просто пряталась от себя. Да уж. А знаешь, почему вот вообще на самом деле тебе некомфортно, мне кажется? Потому что ты находишься не дома. Ну, в плане того, что ты там где-то в Италии, а должна находиться не в Италии, а откуда там, с Риги ты говорила вроде, да? Ну, вот. И поэтому чувствуешь себя не в своей тарелке. Что там, конечно, каждый день эти макароны, вот эти вот вино, спагетти, охота нормальная, там картошки, да с котлетой. Ну, понятно, тут, блин, будешь ходить просто.
We are live at Valcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson. And up first, it's Sonny Showtime Edwards. Fighting out of London, England, has already covered head to toe in gold.
Но, знаешь что, Маш, на самом деле, я тебе хочу сказать. Надо просто какие-то жизненные периоды перетерпеть. Вот, оно бывает прям сыпется все на голову. Вот, и главное не сломаться. Как говорится, держать удар надо уметь и переживать определенные моменты. Где-то переждать, где-то пережить. Вот, и ни в коем случае не сдаваться.
I'm so giddy, so excited, the anticipation.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. The face is telling the story from that jab. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. I wonder who the family members want to win. They're not going to say it, but do you think they want Charlie to upset Sonny?
Charlie Edwards, Sonny Edwards, two brothers fighting each other. You know these boys spar together. You know these boys know each other inside out. How can they possibly give it all? Fight to the death for this fight.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this one. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. They both want a highlight reel knockout. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Straight right just misses. Uh-oh, Edwards now in some big trouble.
Конечно, он прав. Конечно, прав. Я что, я же так философ, я такую жизнь прожил. Хороший ты, жалко, закрытый час. Да с какого хрена закрытый час? Я что, должен тут в интернете сидеть открытым, что ли? Ты что? Ну, это же интернет. Здесь надо закрытым быть.
1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come back now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure in.
Beautiful counter shot. Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Coliseum and two gladiators going at it.
If you are on the losing side of this fight and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that shouldn't look like they're prepped for.
How about that time counter shot? They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. Perfect counter lands. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. You can't score with that uppercut. One punch could change the entire. Charlie Edwards is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take it.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. In that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the
Trinity
last round.
round.
Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again.
Тянулось, получается, мне.
Don't
Понял.
get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time he throws a punch, a
А я,
receipt is
получается,
coming right
закрылся, да?
back. And he misses with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Встал и стоит собака. Ну давай, до конца раунда постоим.
Both men step back for just a moment. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice work to block that left uppercut. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. With counter punching. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Nice defense on that left uppercut. punch and shoot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. And he just misses with that jab. The courage on display here is incredible. Perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what... Time for the 5th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter punch. Parries that jab away. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Let's start the 6th. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Couldn't land that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Solid punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? No rest for the weary. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Edwards in that last shot.
What are you doing?
Here we go. It's round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he scores with the counter. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round.
Lock in place.
There's the bell to start round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Looks like he's going to survive. And look at that.